Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and just so you know, this one is a Patreon request, so that's why I'm starting a new one. It's a Patreon request. I've actually got 3 for this one because this person was the one who did the $15, so. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Peacemaker, Episode 1. I read the synopsis before I downloaded the episodes, and I was like, this seems interesting. As long as what was that other show? That involved I think it involved the Shinsengumi Haku something. I was like, I'm not picking that one because I've read about that one. I've spoiled myself, obviously, on what happens with that show, and, yeah. You really don't want to see me cry more than you have to, obviously, because with To Your Eternity, that one, I don't know how many more people are going to die in that show, but This one, I'm really hoping that's not the case. Please, dear God, do not let that be the same thing for like the other one. I don't remember what the dang name of the show was. It was started with an H, and I think it involved the Shinsengumi. And they were using some kind of magic, drug, something. But it had a very, very deadly side effect to it. And if you've seen the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you really don't want to see me cry any more than I have to. And I'd rather not cry on camera anyway, so probably shouldn't have picked up To Your Eternity if I had known that. I was going to be crying a bunch. But then again, I should say the same thing about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, because a lot of tears were shed, and that one too. I wish they would shut up in there! Wyatt and Jackson are just so bad. Anyway, Peacemaker. The main character is very short. So short, apparently, that they mistake him for a little kid when he is a teenager, a 15-year-old. And that kind of reminds me of Ed, when he was getting bad about getting short. That's what it reminded me of. Like, oh, another Ed. And he wants to join the Shinsengumi. Why? Well, apparently his dad was killed, and he seen the person responsible, or at least a silhouette of the person responsible. I'm sure that the actual person responsible, I'm assuming he knows who was responsible. It's just not being revealed to us yet. And he wants to get strong enough to be able to kill this person, which, I mean, vengeance, you want to avenge your father. I can understand that. You don't want to let the guy who killed your father run free, especially if they kill other people, you know? I can understand that. But the good question that one of the Shinsengumi actually asked him is, well, what if you actually managed to succeed in your goal? What would you do then? And apparently he wants to become the strongest person in Japan. I mean, and they at first deny him entry, and he literally gets trampled as a bunch of them run out. And I was like, oh, please let me tell me he got out of the way, and nope, he got trampled. And his brother is telling him to essentially give up on this whole thing because the Shinsengumi don't really have the best reputation, or something along those lines. And he's like, I'm not giving up. And that made me think, when he kept on saying I'm not done yet, it made me think of Asta. That made me think of Asta. I'm sorry. First Ed, now Asta. What next? Anyway, the guy who was talking to him with the pig literally knocked him in the water, essentially said, oh, I've got contacts on the inside on the Shinsengumi. If you want to apply, I'll take you there. And he does, and turns out that this guy is the first captain. So I'm guessing the captain of the first unit or something like that. And I was like, oh dear lord, this guy's going to be OP. And he literally tosses Tetsu around many, 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 many times, and he still gets back up. And then grabs another sword, and I guess uses his father's style, I guess. And this causes the guy to take him seriously and smack him around even more right outside the door. And, I was like, oh, if you are not careful, you are going to die because this guy doesn't look like he's holding back. And thankfully, the guy in charge stops him from hitting another attack and tells the kid, yeah, you're not in. We do not have weak people in our organization, essentially. And even despite all this, Tetsu is still adamant about joining the Shinsengumi, and the captain tells him, if you really want to join, follow the commander at this certain place, and you will see what this is all about. And he ends up killing a bunch of, I'm guessing, demons? Or just bad people. Let me know if they were demons or not, because apparently, if you're wanting to be in the Shinsengumi, you have to, let go of your humanity, and is that literally let go of your humanity and become a demon, or is that just like a figurative thing? Let me know. Anyway, he's still adamant even after seeing all that. So we will see how this will go. I've got the other episodes 2 and 3 downloaded. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything done these next few days, because not only do I have to work, but we have renovations that are going to be starting, so I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.